Yeah.
wait and just get into it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Say hi to the people. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of You Have a Friend in Majula. It's me, Dia. I'm here with Derby, and we're also joined by our fabulous, as always, co-host Trevor Strug. Trevor, say hi.
Hi. Hi, Dia. Hi, Derby. Hi, audience. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. I am looking forward to the Super Bowl this Sunday. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and we're not gonna sad post about the Eagles. We're just gonna post hype shit, Trevor.
No, that's right. I am. I've been good.
I know.
I've been very hype about the Eagles. I'm confident. And if they lose, that's okay. They'll win next year.
If they lose, it doesn't matter because they lost to the Chiefs, and it doesn't matter when you're playing against the Chiefs.
Yeah, right. They're a false team.
Yeah.
But no, I would never sad post about the Eagles now. I've turned a corner.
You've turned the corner. That's so good.
I've turned a corner. Yeah, yeah. No, I feel good about it.
So today's episode, because we are going to embark on the beginning of the final of the DLCs.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, we are going to do the what is it? The crown of the. It's not the Frozen King. I keep wanting to say the Frozen King, but
Isn't that Destiny?
it's Destiny. Let's see. There's the Lich King, who's
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
World of
Warcraft. Yeah.
Destiny 2 is the Taken King, but you know what? There might be a Frozen King in there somewhere.
There's too there are too many kings. We need to eliminate one.
Yeah. So this was originally released on it looks like September 30th / October 1st, 2014. So. So
Wow.
yeah, this was
That's a
kind
pretty
of,
old one.
This was the conclusion of the summer of DLC for Dark Souls 2.
And for you, it was the summer of DLC.
For me, it was the summer of I didn't even have a PlayStation at that point, so I was
Yeah, you weren't playing
busy
this.
in God knows what on the Vita. Yeah.
Oh, you were probably playing some cool stuff.
I was probably playing Persona 1. I was probably playing the PSP remake of Persona 1. Not gonna lie.
I can't blame you there. That's not a bad call.
Meanwhile, Sarah was probably like platinuming either Fez or like God, what was the other one that they got super into platinuming a lot of the indie games for the Vita.
I can relate to that. I had to stop playing certain indie games because my brain just wanted to platinum them, and I found myself spending 120 hours on some Metroidvania that I didn't care about.
There's always the impulse for me to be like, oh no, I'll platinum this bitch, and then I never do it. I've never platinumed a Dark Souls because
It's so healthy not to.
I'm like, well, it's like one of those things where it's always funny because I'm like, this time through I'll get all the spells, and I never do.
Why? Ultimately, why would you? The only I mean, if it satisfies you. So this is the thing. If it's something that it makes your brain feel good, you can go for it. That's great. But if it's just if you feel like you have to, there's no reason you have to ever.
Yeah, no, never a reason to. Unless you really want to.
Yes, you! Give us! Yeah.
So nice, so smooth.
Silky smooth!
What'd you give me? The Demon's Great.
All right.
Many Demon's Great Hammer. It's amazing.
It's giving us some hints.
It's it's really you wanna do.
Why don't you use this?
Let's see, raw stone. That's not that interesting.
You, give us smooth. Yes, you!
But so this is gonna be we're embarking on the beginning of the end of Dark Souls 2. It's the final DLC.
Wow, I can't believe it.
I know it's been such a long journey, and so last time, Trevor, we ended on how many deaths?
I don't know how many deaths we ended on. You didn't tell me the full
I didn't
number.
tell
We
you the
ended
number.
with
That's right.
yeah. We're one away from the special number. I know
one
that.
away from the special number.
Give us smooth.
Actually, I think we're 2 away from the special number. Technically, we were 1 away from the number I told you to tell me when we got to it.
Yeah. We're one number away from the number you. Yeah, that's correct. That's right.
So we need one more, and we get that one. then I will reveal the number.
I'm so excited. I actually, even before you called, to just like peek behind the scenes, before Dia called to start this, because Dia calls me to start these things, I was thinking, I wonder what that special number was. I have to remember to mention it to her.
That's right. So, after our first death, tell me, and or if I don't, for some reason, I don't notice it because
The audience is absolutely thinking, what if Dia doesn't die? And I think it's a fair question.
What if Dia doesn't die? Yeah. What then?
Oh,
What then? What if Dia doesn't die?
what if
Derby
Dia doesn't die?
is just a titan?
We could have the experience of going through the first DLC like we did last time. Or not like we did last time, but like we did in the first DLC. Last DLC was a little bit more fraught. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing endings, and I wanted the nature of our being to change again to reflect the journey we've been through.
Okay. I see. I did not see that coming. I thought this was where Frozen Ilium Lois was.
No. Because we're not going to Frozen Ilium Lake. We're going to the beach.
Oh,
we're proud of
okay.
the Ivory King. It's actually, the ivory refers to elephant tusk ivory, and it is a nice beach off of the coast of Africa. That's where Derby's going.
You had me there for a second.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Derby's going to take out imperialism.
Derby is
Finally.
absolutely not going to take out imperialism. I love my beautiful white daughter, but that is not something that Derby...
You don't believe in her?
I do not believe about that in Derby. Nope. No. I don't believe that.
My brain keeps trying to come up with puns for Frozen Ilium Lois, and the only one I got is Frozen Ilium Sophie's Choice.
Jesus.
But I haven't come up with anything better yet.
That's bad.
So I'll let you know if I come up with anything.
No, we're not going to the beach. We are going to Frozen Ilium Lois. It's a snowy zone, a snowy DLC, and I really love the snowy areas in games. I don't know why about me. Maybe it's because I had really great experiences with big, for some reason it felt like my childhood was filled with like constant, oh, it's the storm of the century, kind of events.
Oh, I know for sure. Well, you were the 94 and 96, right? You were in an area that would have been hit by that.
I also had the 80s.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because I was in Richmond, Virginia, and God, was it 89? There's a huge one that just ripped through the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast in the late 80s. And I remember that one because I was with my dad's for that. But
Okay.
yeah, 96 was wild. That one took out. I think we had Christmas in a hotel or something. It was something wild. It was.
I think 94 was the state of emergency in in Pennsylvania, and my mom. It was weird because my mom and my stepdad they retired now. Worked in the medical field. Mom was a nurse, and Scott was a doctor, and so they were the only people that were legally allowed to drive to work. Everyone else had to stay home, so everyone's parents were home except mine. I just went out driving on these extremely snowy roads. It was surreal.
Yeah, it's but I don't know if it's a longing for those moments in my life or what, but I just I love the big snowy nightmare areas. It doesn't matter what the game is. I'm just nah, give me that big snow time.
Yeah.
I like Blizzard generally.
Now,
I love the.
I will say, I never really enjoyed snow things in NES 8-bit games because they always had the slide mechanic, and I never felt like that was very fun.
No, slide was fraud. There were times when I liked it, and there were times when I absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
It just depended on how it worked out.
Well, and it's one of those things that has sort of the slide mechanic is one of those things that's gone to the past, the like the sewer level. Remember there was always a sewer level? That doesn't really happen anymore.
No, no, we don't even get them um in Dark Souls anymore.
No, not really.
Not really. No.
I mean, I guess in Elden Ring, you could where wretched dung eater was essentially a sewer level,
It's true.
but
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Back
It's
again.
not.
Well, this is
Yeah, I
a
guess
pleasant
I'd stop by our
surprise.
friend again.
Well, of course, if we're talking about
Yeah,
endings.
we're talking about endings. But also, I wanted to see him because I was thinking about things, Trevor. I'm thinking about things like, such as the Claymore.
Oh, are you
simple-
you've been thinking about the Claymore?
I've been thinking about the simple but noble Claymore.
Okay.
That upgrades with normal Titanite.
Farewell.
And takes infusion quite well.
Okay.
Because I also have the Zweihander, and I was thinking about that too. And I don't have the attributes to use it presently, but I could two-hand it, and I still don't. But like that's always a fun time, you know. It's lighter.
Zweihander's
than the
very
great-
fun.
It's lighter than the great sword. It's what Derby used to use, so it feels very comfortable for Derby. But at the
Do you
same
mean it
time-
would Derby used to use at the beginning of this game, or Derby used to use in Dark
in
Souls
Dark
1?
Souls 1?
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, at the end of Dark Souls 1, Derby was like basically all Zweihander all the time. But I'm thinking about this Claymore because it's fast, it's light, it's got that good thrust. Even if you two-hand it, it's got that good, just meaty thrust. And again, it doesn't take a lot of stamina, doesn't use a lot of weight. But I was thinking maybe Derby is, as we approach the end of this journey, we're going to a place with a frozen flower, that maybe it's time to just invest in a little something else.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, is this some sort of preview to the future adventures of Derby? Are we imagining some sort of change that
No,
will
we're not, because we are
continue?
imagining the
Okay.
end of Derby's adventures. And what
okay.
Derby, Derby is, having been through all of this, what Derby is willing to actually take with, themselves.
Interesting.
And I'm,
That's a
I'm
nice
just
way of
thinking
putting it. I like that.
Maybe we shed this massive lump of iron, and maybe we try something a little different.
It's like taking off the weights.
It's taking off the weighted armor, yeah.
Yeah. Does Guts ever do that? I never read Berserk.
No, if anything, Guts armors up harder.
Guts just gets more weight, which is, I guess, the other way to take off the weighted armor is to say this armor isn't heavy enough for me.
Well, I mean, the spoilers for Berserk. Just mute this for the next 30 seconds if you're not. It's not really a spoiler for Berserk. It's covered pretty quickly. But Guts eventually inherits the Berserker armor that basically harnesses the darkness and trauma and rage so that he can do unimaginable violence without feeling any pain whatsoever.
Okay.
And so ultimately, Guts can destroy his body without feeling it in the Berserker armor.
Which is, I mean, yeah, that certainly matches the themes of Berserk.
Yeah. So it's spoiler, but not really. Yeah. So
No,
basically,
it just
Yeah,
it kind of just lines up.
Guts can
Yeah.
just wreck his body and not feel it while he's in the middle of lashing out violently.
And that doesn't seem like Derby, in fairness. That's
No.
not Derby's not a berserker in that regard.
No, but Derby was a former member of the church. Derby became a dragon advocate, and then Derby kind of left everything behind. And now I think as we close in, Derby is looking for just a little something else. The one thing is I need souls if I want to do this.
Seek souls.
So I might just go to the dragon area and fight some of these assholes here and see how many souls they
Yeah,
give
sure.
me. Because
I mean, I can't imagine they're
they
gonna
seem
be
like dudes I could beat up pretty easy.
absolutely.
And since most of them are just standing there like assholes, I don't think... Oh, not the dragon hearing. I wanted to go to the dragon shrine. I just went to the dragon hearing again, didn't I? Yeah.
Now, did we end up killing a lot of these guys so
We
they
killed
won't
the
come
big
back
guys,
again?
but we left the little guys.
Oh, you're right, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what their deal is, so I thought I'd just like pick a fight and see how we go. You know?
Sounds good to me. You know what they say, seek, seek, lest.
Oh shit! They all come after me, I guess.
That's cool. I feel like the claymore would be kind of useful here. Oh no, here it is!
Oh no! There we go. Okay, so that was death.
All right,
number,
special death.
That was death number 399. So our next death will be a big 400.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
The big 400. Oh, this is great.
Trevor,
This
do
is
you
such
know
good
how
news.
many deaths we had by the end of the Dark Souls 1 Let's Play? I went and looked it up because I was
265.
I was curious. No.
How close am I?
You were
Okay.
actually kind of fairly significantly off.
Great. Okay, good. How many did we have?
143.
Wow. I mean, this is a significantly longer game.
It's true.
Guy just got wrecked.
Yeah, he did. A decent amount of souls, I guess. We're gonna need, a fair bit of souls for our.
I was gonna say it's gonna take a little bit, isn't it? Like, if we're getting it up all the way, what's that gonna be like?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's gonna be decent amount.
These guys, they don't actually care. Huh?
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
They're not worried. They love turning to face you though.
They really.
That's kind of irritating. Oh no. There we go. How many souls do each of them give? I think I'm missing the actual plus at the
It's
bottom.
like
'cause I'm watching the
2,500,
action.
I think. It looks like because we
That's
got.
not bad.
We got 10,000 so far. I've killed 4 of them, so.
Not bad at all.
2,500 each. No, like that's a solid amount that we can use. Oh. How many are up here? Looks like they do just like come in.
That's a very good
naturally.
question though. How many? You know, I would imagine this would not be so much fun to take on like 6.
But they do only seem to like want to fight in pairs too, which is interesting.
Yeah, maybe they're bonded
Maybe.
like swans. Is that true? People always say that about swans. Is that true that they mate for
Pair
life?
bond? Oh, I don't know. There's lots of animals that do.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
who
there's,
knew?
there's totally a decent amount of animals that just mate for life.
Well,
Over here,
that's
buddy.
adorable.
Face me over here. There we go. Go down.
There's something far more adorable about monogamy when it's between 2 animals. Not that I'm anti-monogamy. I mean, I'm married, so I guess I can't be. But like, I don't find it adorable. But when it's between 2 swans, I have to say,
Ooh, Black Dragon Great Axe.
that's new.
That's new.
Black Dragon Great Axe.
Yeah. You know, we never went down here. Which is weird.
Hey, you're right. We never did. There's a whole chest and everything down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know,
Or is it a mimic?
no, it's not. I thought it was. But it's not. Titanite slab. Hey, that's cool. We'll use that.
Yes, we will.
Oh,
Ooh, that guy's big.
that's a big
What's
boy.
his deal?
You left him behind.
Well, yeah, because we were never down
You've
here.
not yet fought this big boy. He's in front of a
Big
door.
boys. He's very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
only one thing to do.
yeah, not fight him.
What? Well, now I'm very surprised.
Well, I mean, he seems kind of like a pain in the ass. Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say, you killed a ton of these guys. You can probably take it.
I was just, looking at him, and I was just like, man, that's a big guy.
You were just giving him the proper respect he deserves.
I was,
That was nice of you.
it's important to respect things.
But he's old content.
He's content. God. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no, Dragonfang Villard.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I mean, it doesn't sound like that sounds like an NPC to me.
Yeah, it is. But I want to fight him in a place I could get back to quickly without having to lose 20,000 souls. Where is this asshole?
That certainly seems reasonable.
Come on, Dragonfang Vilgard. Or Villard? Villard?
Villard.
Villard.
Huh.
Where is he? Come on. Look, homie. You come to me. I don't come to you.
Yeah, if you're gonna like invade,
Yeah.
you gotta actually invade. Like none of this like pussyfooting around and
I
like
hate
hiding.
when assholes do that, man. Like when human invaders do that shit, I'm just always like,
Oh, it's the
fuck you.
worst.
Like-
Yeah, just like respect my time a little bit. I respect your time in being an invader. I'll go and fight you.
Yeah. Where's this asshole? I'm bored.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
can't even.
Well, we can't. Yeah, we can't go away because he invaded us. All right.
Fucking
Well, he has to
fine.
be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, he's
Like
back
maybe
up
in
here,
there.
just being a dick. Yeah.
All right. Well.
He's probably just up here somewhere. On these stairs, being an asshole.
That sounds probable.
This is a long ass tower. Is he out here? Oh, there he is. Oh, look at that asshole. Oh, look at this shit going on in here.
Oh
Alright, fine.
God, what's this all about? That's cool. Ooh, he's like a smog guy. Or I guess he's actually like an Ornstein guy.
Yeah. Don't you fucking drink. Asshole. Wasted my time. Hung out up here.
Now we can see this throne though.
Yeah,
What's
well,
that
we
all
didn't- we
about?
didn't come and do this shit before. Got a human effigy out of it too. Might want to use that later. What is this?
There's like a little. There's an egg up
There's
there.
an egg. Petrified egg. Dude.
Huh. Life ahead, but beware. What is the petrified egg?
I don't know, but I bet
That's a real Bloodborne ass item.
fucking petrified egg. Petrified egg, an unidentified petrified egg. A large petrified egg surely bears no life. Eggs are vessels that harbor life itself and symbolize the deepest secrets of existence. But what does a petrified egg harbor?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, bruh.
Maybe you can. Maybe.
We'll give it to
Yeah,
the birds.
I don't know. you could.
Well, I
That's a
killed-
great
I
idea.
killed the dragon, so I can't go be like, hey dragon, I got your egg. So you know.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, you can't. I was gonna say if the dragon was still alive, I'd say give it to the dragon. But the birds are a wonderful option, honestly.
Yeah, because it's petrified.
They love petrified things.
They do. They really do.
Maybe they'll hatch something.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll hatch life. But
That'd be
first, I want to
nice.
go over here and see how much we can.
I knew you'd be.
Install, yeah.
All right, so we got a claymore.
This is cool. I like this. I like
Yeah,
this a
I
lot.
this. I was real tempted to use the broadsword, but like I think the broadsword in this isn't as good as the broadsword in Elden Ring.
Oh well,
Because the
yeah.
broadsword in Elden Ring is no fucking joke, man. Like that shit will carry you through like 3/4 of that game.
I mean, there are weapons that'll do that in Elden Ring. The katanas, the broadsword, yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of the interesting weapons don't, unfortunately.
There we go.
Yes, let's
We
go.
need half this.
Listen, it's good we have them though. You can't ever ask for too many souls.
It's true. And the rapier, the falchion. There's so many good weapons in these games.
It really is true. Like it's kind of amazing because like
I'll be around.
it's a little bit of like a thankless it's a bit of a thankless thing for the devs in some ways because it's like, well, how many people are even going to use these? Like how many
true.
people are going to care about the falchion at any given point?
So now it's real funny. So like the claymore, like we are gonna have to go and spoilers. We're gonna have to go and do the thing where we move our souls around and update our shit. But that's fine because I was planning to do that anyway.
Spoiler alert, we're going to have to do that thing we do every time we change our weapon.
Spoiler alert. D is making decisions.
It's the
D
innocent
is holding the controller. D is making decisions.
But that's what makes these fun because like I think one of my flaws as a gamer is getting too invested in what I already have and not being willing to shift things around. And that's boring.
Yeah. I mean, Dark Souls really wants... The thing about Souls games is they do. Like, ultimately, they want you to become so keenly invested into your weapon that everything else looks like a piece of shit to you.
Right.
And that's the problem with Elden Ring. Has like 1,000 fucking little, Dungeons and Dragons ass mini dungeons, right? Like all of the crypts and things like that.
Yeah, they're
and you
so
get to the end of
irritating.
it, and it's just like, well, there's just shit here. Okay, well, we can't leave the petrified egg. What do we do with the petrified fucking egg?
Do you want to look it up for
I'm
you?
looking it up right now. I'm like,
Okay, great.
petrified egg, Dark Souls 2. What do I do with this shit? It's a special
Take it to
tool item used to join.
take it to
Used in a
Bloodborne.
covenant.
Oh, okay.
You give it to Magarold. Oh.
Who's Magarold?
Magarold is our friend in the Iron Keep.
Oh,
Magarold
yeah, I
the
like
Lance.
him.
He's
Yeah.
our little friend.
He's really
I
nice.
definitely want to give that to Magarold. Like, I want to go see what he's got to say about giving him a giant fuck off petrified egg. For God's sakes. Also,
Magarold is like a cool dude too.
Magarold is a
Like
cool dude.
he sold us all those human effigies.
Yeah, he's been there for us a number of times.
Absolutely.
So, all right, but here we go. We're gonna change things up.
I can't wait.
Right? It's
This
gonna
is
be-
so
It's
exciting.
gonna be exciting. It's gonna be real exciting, especially because Trevor, like we've been using this big, heavy weapon, right?
I mean, it feels like it's part of us at this point. Yes.
It does feel like it's part of us, and like we're not selling it or anything like that. We're keeping it, but with our armor presently, equipping the claymore plus 10, we're at 35.
Oh wow.
0.7% weight load.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we can really take some of that out of our.
Yeah,
Wow.
we don't
okay.
have to
We're
sit
gonna be
there
able.
and spend that all on our weight or anything like that. I'm not gonna
Wow.
actually change up our outfit. I think
I was gonna say, are we invested enough in this change to change our outfit, which is the thing we've really been invested in this game.
No, I think that's the thing. Is I think the weapon is less material than the appearance. It's like
Yeah.
it is identity is largely how people recognize you. So
That's true. Very well said.
all right. So first things first. Well, actually, hold on. I need to
No,
actually
of
pay
course
attention
not.
to
Now go along.
what are the steps.
Do you want to jot it down? Oh yeah, what it needs. Yeah, you're right.
I just removed it instead of actually.
I've done that before.
Claymore is there. Okay, 20
There we
and
go.
13. Okay. What rings do we have? It's a king's ring. because we got the
Oh,
third
yeah, we don't
dragon
need that
ring, which is
anymore.
also cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, the third dragon ring, it makes you, it's got like really low, it has low durability, it has 20 durability, but...
Oh my.
I should read this.
HP's.
A dragon signet ring grants its bearer the protection of dragons, increases HP, stamina, and maximum load, but is easily broken. Raumond, Knight of Drang Lake, served the king by guarding the fort until his own demise, and was said to have cherished this ring throughout his life of service.
Is that the guy we saw in the memory?
Raumond, it might have been.
Hmm.
I don't remember.
Hard to say,
So
but
where was the king ring? What ring was I even wearing? I don't remember.
you were wearing the king ring
Oh, I
because
was wearing
we
the king
needed
ring.
it to. Because we got like
Oh, yeah, because it still
yeah.
puts away the king. That doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Well, no, remember we wore it so we could get those human effigies.
Right. But we don't need to wear that anymore.
No.
Flynn's ring is lower equip load, partially increases physical attack. Flynn's ring's not terrible since we have
The Ring of Sir Yorg.
Ring of Sir York. Yeah. Can deflect spells. I bet that works really well. I've never tried it, but I
Can deflect spells.
feeling it works just very, very well.
I love when things can deflect, but are not promised to deflect spells.
That increases poise. Oh, we probably would be using the stone ring since we're using a smaller sword now. All right, so bare minimum
Stone ring's a
we
good
need
call. 20 and 13.
20 and 13.
20 strength, 13 dex, right? Or is it the other way around?
20 strength, 13 dex, yeah. Because Claymore is ultimately kind of a quality weapon.
Yeah.
It gets what? CC? So first we gotta get to 20 and then 13. And I'm actually gonna put fire on this Claymore.
Okay.
That is my
Cool.
ultimate goal because that's kind of where we want to be. We want adaptability to be around 20, I think. Guess it's 98 agility because I'm actually thinking about maybe Derby is going to start bringing the fire into her own hand.
Ooh. Okay, so you're gonna bring some stuff into attunement.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. So I don't
That's
need to, I don't need to
exciting.
invest so high in adaptability because we will ultimately be. We are only at 15 vit right now. That's all we were using.
That's well, I guess you know what we got our equip load where we
Oh
needed
yeah,
it
we
to
did
be.
get it. Like yeah, so we never needed more equip load.
That's
Damn,
very
we're gonna-
interesting.
Yeah. That's really interesting. But we're getting a
We're
lot
gonna
of
be-
points back from strength. So.
Oh my god, yeah, no. And we don't need to be quite as chunky with this
No.
build.
No, we're gonna be quite all right here. So I do wanna because
I always love these streams when we change things up.
it's always fun.
They're so fun.
And I'm gonna want attunement to get us at least a couple slots. 20 gives us four slots. That seems because ultimately I'm not using that many slots. Like that's the thing.
Right. I think 4's probably okay, right?
I think so.
I'm trying to think like how many more we'd even need. Because really all you want is like an offensive ranged and maybe like another like stronger offensive one. You never really use the curative or like preventative ones.
Yeah. God, look at that. Like we just get so much space to like work with.
I know we can really kind of flex here.
I'm gonna put a few more points into vitality. I need to put a lot.
I'm surprised how. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised how little you put into endurance.
Yeah. Okay. So this is going to basically boost our pyromancies a little bit. Pyromancy scales off. Fire scales off. But the fire business. I always read that as fire business instead of bonus. So my brain does BS at it. I'm like, yeah, the fire business.
Too much fire business.
Too much fire
back
business.
in '78.
So we
yeah.
get to 117, which is pretty good. That's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020, like that's where we want to be at. don't really care about the strength and dex
Our
scaling.
poison bonus is down.
Our poison
kidding,
bonus
it's not
is down. It is.
It's
I think
okay.
That has to do with our adaptability.
Oh,
Our
okay.
agility
Interesting.
is a little bit lower. I might pull some points out of it. Might pull 2 points out of it just to put into. Human doesn't really give. Will adaptability give me 101? It's not really worth it. I almost rather put it into endurance. There we go. I think that's actually. That seems pretty good. Or maybe. I don't need. I really don't need that much vigor. I really don't. Like.
No.
48 stamina.
I mean, you're the master with this. This is like.
I know. I'm just trying to juggle numbers in my brain and like.
Of course.
Like. I think. There and then. Damn. No, we don't. Okay, there we go. So, slightly less health, slightly less stamina, but same amount of agility, and we're gonna have a lower weight anyway. So,
Yeah, I think the stamina we won't even feel.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think we'll be okay there, especially because like we're not. That just gives me a lot more flexibility and movement, such as like dodging and things like that. So I don't.
Yeah, I think like just like the way it'll feel so much lighter that like you're gonna get hit way less. Part
Yeah.
of the claymore is just like you kind of have to stand still and like take it at a certain point.
Oh, the great sword. Yeah.
Yeah, great sword. Sorry, not claymore.
Yeah, the great sword is about trades.
Mhm.
Here we go. I think that's good.
Yeah,
Excited. Okay.
this is very exciting.
On a journey.
So now let's.
Okay.
So right now
This
we're
is
doing
cool.
290 plus 90 for our weapons. So we're not actually, what the, we're not nearly as, our total attack power is 380 for our right weapon, and our left weapon is actually our fire flame fist.
Right.
So we have 380 and 402. I'm gonna
Pretty
put,
good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like that works for me. We're gonna definitely be much. What's our equip load is 36.8. Even if I were to put on a shield, it would only get
You'd
to
be
some-
over.
like damn.
It's
The Silver
brutal.
Eel Kite Shield is only 90 physical. Wow,
That's not really. Yeah, that's surprising.
I always thought it was 100%,
I would've
but it's not. I totally always thought
Well,
it was
the Gurm,
100%.
the Gurm Great Shield is 100, right?
I mean, the Gurm Great Shield is, but like, it also
That's
requires
massive.
32 strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just kind of curious. But like, even if I put like 100% shield on, like, and I'm just not a shield person, so I'm not. Just not
No.
going to.
I admired you for trying to be a shield person briefly.
I've tried on and off throughout my life in playing these games, and it just really never works that well for me.
I only was a shield person in my first time playing through Dark Souls 1, and that was because like I needed the safety net of like, okay, you're just gonna like, you can get hit at any given time, like just like put your shield up and then figure out how the boss works or whatever.
In Demon Souls, I end up using like a buckler, I think.
Okay.
But that's because I ended up turning my royal, like my first playthrough, I ended up turning my royal just into basically just like, kind of a physical adept, like magical fencer, and just went all the way in on, the rapier and just, parries and doing that whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say pairing in Demon Souls is also quite a bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Pairing
sort
in
of
Dark
feels a
Souls
lot more
2
natural.
is actually pretty good.
Hello again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just gave up after Dark Souls 1 because it
yeah,
really feels kind of bad.
it's not, it's not as, you know,
It doesn't feel good. I'll say that
no,
much.
it's just not as. Wait a second, I think combustion, because I like combustion. Maybe this shit, do I? No, you don't have the fire.
I'm always
here.
here.
I do like that. I still really like the way like a fireball. And fireball's pretty good. Storm. Combustion is my homie though.
Mm-hmm. Combustion's quite good.
I
mean,
like combustion because combustion is just fun. Like, I was doing the combustion equivalent for Elden Ring recently. Which
Sounds
is,
like you're starting
great-
to like Elden Ring based on what you're saying.
No, I tried to do like a PvP thing. I was like, maybe I'll try a PvP and see how that goes, and it didn't
Okay.
go. It didn't go anywhere for me.
Sorry.
But ultimately, I did the cleric in that, the priest or whatever that starts with
Yeah.
fire, and they have the combustion equivalent, and I was just using like, I think it's called like quick flame or something like that. I was using that just very aggressively instead of using any kind of weapon, and that was sick as hell. Like I just rolled up on it's the guy the first big boss that you run into to get into the castle.
Oh, oh god.
Market?
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah,
Mark.
one of the Mars.
One of the
yeah.
Mars.
They're brothers or whatever.
Yeah. But I just rolled up on him and it was just like and like just like gone. And like just because he staggers real good. You can just stagger the shit out of that guy, and I did.
You can.
And then I was just like, okay, did that, and then I just like, got my, my short spear, used the short spear on him to like get my, to get the critical hit, and then just like went back to fire, and then just like, critical hit, boom. It was great. He was down in seconds, didn't take a single hit.
That rules.
Yeah, and then I just like completely lost interest. I was like, well, that was cool. I'm done.
What? From the shrine?
A petrified egg from the shrine.
Fantastic.
That's right.
Wait, give it to me. I'm fascinated by it. I'm begging you.
Yeah, homie. I don't want to carry it around.
Very kind of you. This thing is amazing. Could it be a dragon egg?
Maybe.
I feel invigorated just by holding it.
Okay, Daenerys. You can now join the Dragon Remnant Covenant.
Well, you
Oh.
So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Oh, you can offer dragon scale.
Yeah, we've got some of those.
We do have some of those.
We'll abandon our covenant and enter the Dragon Covenant. Because Derby was, Derby remembers the dragons.
Yeah.
You get the ancient dragon seal and a dragon eye.
Oh, cool.
Let's offer some scales.
Hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to be using them.
Devotion to the covenant is deepened, yeah.
Fantastic.
We couldn't really offer scales the last time because no one was around to do dragon battles.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
No offerings. We had the two at least. Incense.
It's weird that like I
right,
just
cool.
never really. What happens when you deepen your devotion to a covenant exactly? I've never really understood that. Do you get other items, or is it like?
Ultimately, you do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the more you use the things, the more the better on it gets with you, and
Okay. See, I guess I never understood that because I've never really been someone who does a lot with the covenants. I kind of wish I was the kind of person who did, but
yeah. It's weird, like I really missed the covenants in Elden Ring. The lack of covenants was really I really felt it.
Yeah, that's funny because like for me, that's just not a huge part of the game. Like I did not feel the loss of covenants. The choosing who like linked the flame or whatever, or who took the throne essentially, was just as just as meaningful to me essentially. Um, which is to say, not particularly, but.
God, I'm still like kind of losing my mind that everyone like seemed to think that Ronnie's ending was like Ronnie's quest line was like some like very secret convoluted thing, and I'm like, I could not, you know, I couldn't avoid it. Like it was just so
Oh yeah,
up on me.
it's
like,
right there.
Yeah. Oh right.
I didn't find it initially, but it was because of the way that I traveled, and I was like, oh yeah, if I had like done this normally, I would have come across it. But there's all sorts of like, it's really hard to avoid it completely. Like it's very difficult to be like, oh yeah, just not doing any of Ronnie's quest line. Like, you're gonna run into these people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're gonna start wondering like, what's this dog guy? What's his deal?
Okay, so there we go. 203 is what we get out of that.
This is just very exciting.
So 479 is our new kind of total attack power. That will be crucial because there are enemies that are annoying where we go to the thing that are impacted by magic and by fire. And
Okay.
predominantly, I think they're actually weak to dark, but
We're not doing a dark build
we're
anymore,
not worried
so
about that. We got the fire, and we will ultimately, the first boss we do run into is going to be a total dick slap, but they are weak to fire. So.
Oh well, there you go. Good.
Now I have to remember where the fucking shrine that takes us to Ilium Lois is.
I don't even know where to look.
We did all this
with
work, and now I'm like, well, fuck. How do we get to
where do we go? How do we get to Ilium Lois?
Actually, let me see.
I ought to flay.
Can you just reinforce just straight shit? I'm just curious what our homie is about here. Just thinking about things. Don't mind me. Dia's just
No.
Dia's
I think
just
it's
working
good.
things out in her head.
That's why I didn't interrupt.
Yeah, I was like just thinking about things. I think I am gonna. Oh, it's strictly tight. That's fine. I don't need anything else. Oh, that's all I can get out of it. Okay, that's fine. +4 gives me a good boost, just in case I want to use it at some point. I don't think I will.
That makes
but...
sense.
Okay. How do we get to Ilium Lois? I got what's up. I don't remember. I know we've been there before. We literally went there.
We have been. It's true. We have been to Ilium Lois. I'm gonna look
I was
it
just
up.
trying to winter. That's right.
Oh, yeah, of course. That makes sense, right?
So, God, that's Drang Lake. How do we get to... What's the closest bonfire to the Shrine of Winter?
Great question.
I guess it's... Is it the Shaded Woods?
I guess that would make sense. It
Like,
would
I-
explain why we were there at any point.
Yeah, I'm thinking because the Drangley Castle ones aren't very helpful. So I guess it's the Shaded Woods. Probably the Ruined Fork Road. Because the Shrine of Winter is like we go up the little like walkway and we open the door with the souls.
Right.
There's the deal there.
Right.
Okay, so which way is it? It's not. Is it this one? This one. Yeah, this one. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, that seems right.
Go doggos.
Get out of here, dogs. You little goofs. Ah!
Homie. Chill out.
Slowly back into the into the lake. Then our extremely slow door.
Right. No, this is Albie's Keep. That's not where we want to be.
No.
Son of a bitch. Trying to remember how I get to.
So I guess it's sort of near Dranglake Castle too.
Yeah, it is. It's just like I don't have a good bonfire for Drangley Castle.
Yeah.
Is the thing there, but I'm trying to think. Central Drangley Castle or King's Gate get me there better. I think it's Central Drangley Castle actually gets me.
Probably
more
gets
or
you
less closer
closest.
yeah.
Hmm.
Good times.
We love to find places in the game.
It's true. I wonder what the...
It's really funny how like it is essentially impossible to actually say like where something is in this game. It's so difficult.
It's very interesting how that all works out.
It's like, okay, so how do I get there? And it's
That
like,
way.
well, it's between these two. It's between these two bonfires. Like, well, that doesn't help. That's really
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, this is where we fall. False Ornstein and Smo.
That's right. If it helps, it's that door that asks for like a ton of souls, and we have
Yeah.
to. It's that million soul.
It's really
door.
funny. I can't visualize it, like where it actually is. Like my brain is like that. My brain is like trying to tell me that it is exactly where we were with
Right.
that dude.
It's
Yeah.
not down by where we fought. What's his name? Vendrick, is it?
I think so.
No, it's not one of those. Well, okay.
Bro, what?
Yeah, remember they all shoot poison darts at you?
No, I was trying to see who was coming after me.
Oh, that's what you were checking. I thought you
I
were
was like,
saying
what
what
the
was
shit,
that.
my guy? This asshole. Damn, so fast.
That rules. That's like that's gonna take a little getting used to, but I like watching it a lot. Nice stat. Like it knocks him back pretty well.
Yeah. The bitch here is. Let's got a good swing on it, but having to figure out the new range is.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's gonna be a bit of a pain.
There we go. That's not bad though. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah, no, I'm loving watching it.
We are all kinds of dudes coming in to start shit.
They are regretting it a lot.
Okay, now we're just back up here. Okay.
So do you remember where the bridge to Drank Lake Castle is? Like how to
Nope.
get there?
Sure
So I
don't.
think. Okay, great. Me neither.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Oh wait, no, this is just takes me back to the King's Gate.
Well, I think that might be where you want to go,
Is it? Okay.
right? I'm not sure. No, probably not.
Well, actually,
It
wait.
says
No, I
the-
think this might be right. I think this might be right. I think we could go further down this way. And then we go up here, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is the right way. Okay. This is the way we should have gone all along.
Well, I mean, how could we ever have known that?
Yeah, it's not like, you know, not like
We've
Dark
played the
Souls
game
gives
for-
us any answers about anything.
That's very true.
Actually, while up here, I want to talk to this guy up here.
Good idea.
Just to see if he sells anything interesting. Because I don't remember.
Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated. Tell me,
I want to buy weird shit from you, my guy. I want to buy weird shit. Come on, what do you got? You got a bunch of
Give me that
overrated
weird
life
stuff.
gems, That's kind of cool. You know, power powder. That's not that interesting.
I like that. I like his shields. I kind of wish we were shield people because those are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, they're weird up. Some like weird corrupted looking shit.
Yeah, like some mossy.
I like that
mossy
he's the one who
shields.
sells the fucking lucerne. And the homunculus mace. I was very tempted to us becoming a homunculus mace
saved
build
my old travels.
before I was like, no, I think Derby wants Claymore.
Homunculus mace would have been good for against what's his name, right?
Fume? Fume
Our
Knight?
samurai friend.
Oh yeah, it would have been good on him too. Yeah. Well, I hate. Oh fucking! Are you fucking kidding me?
Forlorn. Oh, they always
And
find
these
the worst
fucking
time to show
Mastodon
up.
assholes. Oh my god, this is such stupid shit. So mad, Trevor. I'm so mad.
I mean, I get it. I'm not happy with this either.
I'm so mad.
I am glad that I am not fighting the Mastodon guys plus the Forlorn.
Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch.
That is our 400th
400
death,
deaths,
everyone.
Richard.
400 deaths. We did
Oh
it.
my god, that's so
We've-
funny.
Flying, flying in the sky.
Ego.
Fly so high,
We made it happen.
What a wonderful 400 death too. Complete bullshit.
Yeah, just like a garbage death that we did not deserve. This is Dark Souls. Fantastic.
Oh my
400 deaths. Dia, how does it feel? What do you have to say to the people?
It feels great, especially because fucking get me out of the fucking menu. greatsword.
It is a shame because none of the chests are going to be all that interesting at this point. Outside of lore stuff, I mean, maybe there'll be some of that, which is always kind of fun.
You gotta remember, I got a fire in my hand now, and it's
Yeah,
real
you can
fun
use
to
that.
use.
Yeah. It's like all those PSAs used to tell me about my brain. Use it or lose it. Turns out that's not how intelligence works, but it's okay. Definitely surprised that guy.
Definitely surprised that guy. It's true.
Like, what?
Okay, we're not being invaded this time, so
Not yet.
what? What?
Come back!
I swung up on that motherfucker so many times. Asshole.
Ooh. That guy's sneaky.
I forgot about this jerk off place.
Yeah, this place sucks. I think this is why we didn't remember, because this is absolutely the least inspired part of Dark Souls 2. Feels like they just didn't know what to do with this zone.
Yeah, but that was cool.
I mean, yeah, no, you can make anything cool when you rock like Derby does.
It's true. Yeah, like it's not, you know, it's the run up to the castle. They're trying to like kind of make you like kind of weary and like pissed off, so that then you get to the castle and you're like, oh, I'm awed by this castle and the Mastodon Knights and blah 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 blah. Who cares? Oh, wait,
It's very
these guys are actual.
they're things. They're the other guys.
Yeah.
It's very much a Sen's Tower kind of move.
Yeah.
But Sen's Tower sort of did something different than this. Like, it feels so much less forgiving and like so much more awful. This just kind of feels tacked on, which like is really like the only time I would add that complaint in Dark Souls 2. I know that that's like a popular thing to say about this game. There's too much of it, but I think most of it feels pretty good and feels pretty thoughtful. This part stands out because it's like kind of the it's kind of the exception to the rule.
Okay, here we are. Finally.
I like this place though. This place is cool.
The Shaded Woods is good, yeah. Here we go. Shrine of Winter.
We made it.
Now we're gonna look at this stuff and we go, oh, look at that, what happened?
Whoa! Oh my gosh. Now we're in the chilly place.
Yeah, we're in the chilly place. Look at this snow. There's a pool of blood right here.
That guy fell off,
Yeah.
is what I think.
A lot of people tried to go that way. It would seem.
Listen, when the servers weren't up, that was a perfectly defensible choice.
It's true. Hurrah for Bright Spot. These are different because apparently this is a zone where people who don't own the DLC can be summoned, can put their summon signs down.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Or at least that's like where their summon signs appear, or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
So there's this big door where there's a frozen keep. You know, quite the opposite of where we were last time, which was the keep that was surrounded by ash and fire.
Yeah, it was so hot there.
Here's snow. Snow. Just lots of snow.
I like this. There's no raging inferno that we can see. Maybe there is one. Who knows? But I don't think so. We have our funny little etchings on the door that we see everywhere.
Now, if I remember correctly, when we first came here, this wasn't here. We didn't have... That's a foul message. we came here and it was just kind of like empty snow. We couldn't see where anything was.
Yeah, we had. I mean, maybe we could have. I don't know if we could have like run into that door and tried it,
I don't
but
think so. I think it was.
I
think it was
I
impassable.
recall it being, yeah, just being like, well, this is nothing.
Let me come up here. Oh, I've got a bonfire. We're gonna rest this bonfire because.
Yeah, we are. This is Ilium Lois. Well, on our way.
Just, a little more fireball, and I think I want. Combustion wasn't really doing it for me. I think I want fireball and. Why not fire? Fire is pretty good. Iron flash. I wonder what immolation does. Fire is creates a coating of flame, allowing the caster to incinerate nearby foes.
Ooh, okay.
All right, we'll try it.
Why not?
If it's fire on me, it looks like.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of neat. I think Derby might be interested in putting fire on himself. Oh. What?
Oh no.
Approaching the land noise. Turn back. The old chaos hungers still.
Whoa.
The old chaos, and also it's Ilium, but I'm going to say Ilium. Sorry. Deal with it, Dark Souls.
That's so cool.
But so we get, look at this. We get the old chaos, and we have this, like, you know, because we remember chaos, wild growth.
The bed of.
The bed of, exactly. And we get this, like, ghostly icicle, like, root system growing out of this big, out of the keep, out of the portcullis. You know, this is like the walk up to the fucking castle in Demon Souls, and
Yeah.
my brain is like Barovia. I'm like, no, it's not fucking Barovia. Whatever the fuck it's called. But anyway, so we get these like weird frozen ghost icicle tree root branches. You know, big, you know, Sleeping Beauty vibes with
Oh yeah.
the growth overtaking the castle, blah 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 blah. Then you know, wild nature, you know, swallowing up, you know, rigid modernity, blah 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 blah, all that shit. And here we are, Frozen Ilium Lois, bitches.
Woo!
Finally.
I also
finally got
like. I also like it's a bridge, and you get a big burst of air, and it's like, oh, this is 100% a. This is 100% a dragon, and it's not. That was cool. That was a neat.
here. Yeah. Praise the sun. Yeah, that is the question, my guy.
That's pretty funny.
So we get this. This is, you know, Ilium Lois. You know, we have the big, big vibes from Anne Orlando. You know, the really kind of over the top, you know, Gothic architecture with lots of spires, a big kind of cathedral sort of keep at the center.
It's really
Lots
cool.
of bridges. We're high up, but it's all frozen over, and we get this like mist, this you know, kind of like the wind whipping the snow around. And so we have.
Oh yeah, and that's such like a specific feeling. Just like how completely cold you get when the wind whips the snow into you like that.
It was funny when I got to Dark Souls 3. There was a place that's very similar to what we are looking at right now. And I remember the first time I thought, I was like, oh shit, they brought back fucking Ilium Lois. And then it was like, no, it's actually in Orlando. And I was so pissed off. These guys.
Ilium Lando. Whoa, cool. I like them.
Yeah, these guys are neat. They got these little spiky swords that just like remember, you know, all of the like. It used to be every JRPG manual, and even like a lot of the ARPGs, like they would have illustrations of like the various swords. Like they'd tell you, they'd be like, oh, you know, like blah 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 blah. These are the swords in the fucking game, and like,
Right. Sure.
invariably there was a sword that like had some shit. Like it was like this weird jagged, like, you know, saw
evil
blade
sword.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always the coolest shit. It was just like, hell
You always
yeah,
wanted
that's the
that.
ultimate
Come on,
sword.
of course.
Or there would be the sword that had the trident at the tip. You know, it would be like a normal sword blade,
Yeah.
and then you get to the tip, and it would split into 3 tips, and it was like, hell yeah.
Well, that's like when like in like the gun heavy days of like superhero comic books in the 90s, they would just like what's cooler than a gun? A gun with 4 barrels.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out to Cable.
and they were right. That is really cool.
Like, yeah, Cable with the 50 barrel guns. I just like, what? So
You gotta have pouches to carry all your bullets when you have those.
So we found this little walkway down here, and I feel like, you know, kind of exploring this side before we
Yeah,
go
no, of
across
course.
the big bridge makes the most sense. But so we've taken a little refuge in here. I like even the walls look cold here. Like, you know, it's like, yeah,
And it's rhyme on it.
Yeah, exactly. They've got the rhyme, and it's just like it really conveys this sense of, oh, this is a brick structure in a very cold environment, and it's filled with coffins, much like the
man.
little coffin with the coffin boat we got in to change
Do
ourselves.
we think this is some sort of like
Oh, look, it's broken.
some sort of space of change? Oh,
Maybe, but it's broken.
oh no.
Visions of detour, but hurrah for chest. There's no chest here, buddy.
Maybe they called the coffin a chest.
Maybe, yeah, that's probably what they're.
There is kind of like, I mean, it's the ultimate chest. It's the ultimate prize at the end of it all.
Ultimate chest. Oh, there's some weird spooky thing over here.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know, but this guy is gonna come and try and kill us first.
That's
buddy.
fine. These guys are serious. Like, we're definitely stronger than them, but there's also like,
Visions of
I don't
Spirit
know, like
back.
they're fast. Like, if you don't pay attention, or you get complacent, they'll absolutely kill you.
These guys are like the this. I can't target them, so they're not hostile, but I can't interact with it. These guys are like, so they must come alive at some point, if I remember correctly. They do. Oh yeah. There is a point where they do come alive. These guys are like the Hide Knights, in the Tower
yes.
of Flame.
Oh
but
God,
for
I
now,
hate those
for
guys.
now they don't care about us. So we're chill. We don't care about them. They don't care about us. We're all good. This poor bastard just like did not have the clothes for this environment.
No, and he's just looking at. He's like, ah, it's so pretty out there, but just not for me,
It's
I
like
guess.
when, like, you know, you'd be like, oh, the world's a prison. And it's like, yeah, homie, with the world's a prison when you're staring at the bars only.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's so deep.
That's right.
What you just said. I hope the audience is listening.
Yeah. Damn, that was sick, Derby. Derby just like invented a combo there.
Derby is kind of feeling herself here, and I like
yeah,
that.
Derby's doing it. I'm happy for Derby.
I love Ilium Lois. This place is really cool.
Yeah, no, Ilium Lois is great. Like,
I can see why you saved the best for last on this one.
you know, well, it's funny because like it is the last. Like it's the fucking final DLC. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but it's really cool. Like, it's just like it's a great, like, it. I don't know, the whole. I've liked the DLCs so far. I also think this is like the one that has the most atmosphere. Like, this is great. It feels different than anything we've seen in the game so far.
Shout out to Fireballs, making it so I don't have to deal with dogs.
They're good. I think also just thematically it's nice to have fire here. It makes the whole thing feel a little better, a little less freezing
Yeah.
cold, a little less hopeless.
Winged Spear +7. I liked Winged
Okay.
Spears. They're always a good time.
They're very neat. Like, I feel like this is the obvious thing you'd feel like, but I feel like whenever I see them, it's just like, well, that person's a Valkyrie.
Like it's just a good solid, like it's a spear with a little bit of like the tip thing going on, and like just boom. Like it's always a good time. I like spears. I like spears. More games need spears. That's all I gotta say about that. More games need spears. You know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Developers, are you listening?
Like seriously, there was like one, like it was like an NES game, I think. It was either NES or Super Nintendo. But one of them had like, it was like you were like just a fucking like samurai that just ripped shit with a spear, and it was so
cool.
good. It was like just a 2D, you know, basic ass platformer game. Where
But because there was a spear involved.
yeah, and like it was like, wow, for the first time, a game that doesn't involve a sword or a gun. And like you couldn't, I mean, like it wasn't really that obvious. Like it was, it's a fucking like, you know, 8 or 16-bit game. It did not have great graphics.
But you have that reach.
Yeah.
You have the sort of like, it's an elegant sort of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like pokey stuff in the Souls games though are kind of like a bummer.
Yeah, they never like the partisan in Dark Souls 2 is actually pretty good. I think Dark Souls 1 is not so bad. Wing Spear in one of the Dark Souls 3, I think the Wing Spear Dark Souls 3 wasn't so bad. Like there's times when it works out okay, and then there's just times when it just doesn't.
Yeah, and I like it's. I mean, for better or for worse, Dark Souls is a sword and sorcery game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it just is.
Holy
like,
shit!
What is this? Oh wow! Whoa! Oh no! Whoa! These guys are scarier in the snow. I gotta say.
They really are.
They're like that's a lot. That's a lot worse when they show up in the snow.
Well, there's this asshole over here who's like spitting like all kinds of shit.
Well, he has that. Does he have a growth on his head? Is that what we see?
Yeah, it looks like he's got like some kind of like crystalline growth.
Whoa!
Oh, there's another. Oh, he just
Oh, boy.
bleed with his like all of his pokey shit.
Okay. Okay.
I guess this is
At
before
least
the
it
advent of
isn't
Frostbite.
Elden. Huh?
I guess this is before the advent of Frostbite.
Yeah, I feel like on some level Frostbite is it feels like there wasn't enough use for it in this game to really have it. Like there's not a lot of ice areas.
Damn, Tommy. With that bleed on us.
Yep.
Well, he tried
That's
to, at
brutal.
least. And that guy's just
Bleed,
sitting here.
crystal guys. Just working out the rough draft for Elden Ring here.
Right?
Everything's here.
Yeah. But just thinking back at like this sword, like I'm just like yeah. I miss the era of instruction manuals for starters. I miss instruction manuals, but I
Sure.
really I liked instruction manuals because they also didn't require tutorial. Like then the game did not really feel the need to give you like these like giant fucking like 5-hour tutorials.
Right. No. It's always my least favorite part of the game. I like first levels in games just fine. I do not like when it's like, okay, now let me walk you through what's supposed to happen here. Come on. Just give me a break. Oh, death number 3.
This is a big ass gauntlet run right here. Damn.
It
These
is
guys
not
are-
the easiest.
no
Jeez,
joke.
the crystal guy is so cool.
Yeah, he's
Those are
really
just like
a
some
cool
chunky,
guy.
chunky crystals.
Mm-hmm. I remember I really liked the kind of crystal golems from Dark Souls 1. You know, the guys in the magic zones that were just like full on big dudes, that were just like, you know, they had this kind of like almost like not even like you know, they felt more like kind of, you know, like robots than anything else.
Yes, no, I know exactly what you mean. And like I liked that because it really kind of felt like there was like a feeling of Seath having like that mix between technology and magic, or like having magic be a sort of technology, in the way that it was like looking for knowledge and stuff. And I think Dark Souls like kind of threads that needle pretty nicely.
Mm-hmm.
I've always enjoyed the way these games handle magic. I think it's like, I mean, you know, not as a system necessarily, although I like that too, but as like philosophically, I think it's pretty cool. Oh no.
Damn.
Since your sword has fire, you should be able to melt his shield. I'm sorry, but
I
that's
feel like that's the case too. You're right.
that's just true.
It's definitely taken some use to get used to the range difference.
No, but I can see that you're getting used to it, because like there's fewer times when you're like reaching out with the sword and it doesn't hit what you're hoping for. You got those dogs out of the way with it.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, take care of that. No problem.
God, I hate dogs. In this game, I like dogs in general.
Yeah.
But...
It's just, Miyazaki hates dogs. Let's be real here.
Yeah, no, he really does. He hates them so bad.
Like, I don't know what Miyazaki's deal with dogs is and poison swamps, but like, someone like went camping and had a bad time at a kennel.
Yeah, someone brought their dog camping, and it was a real problem for Miyazaki. Ooh, I like immolation. That's cool. Looks really great out here.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, they trying to help us.
It's not that useful, but it looks really great.
It looks cool as shit, but it's not
Yeah,
useful.
it doesn't really. I mean, is it looking good? Kind
I
of
think it's
mostly.
like thorns is the way it works. So like it's like when you roll around a bunch, it does damage. But
Oh, you even think it's like a roll thing? That's
I think
interesting.
so. It might be different than that, but I think it is like a. I'm just gonna. Fuck it, we'll go big.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Firestorm being one of those. That's like one of the witches of the swamp, the witches of Izalith. They're the ones that give you access to that in
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1.
Well, they're the ones that give you access to like most of the serious.
Yeah, the
pyromancy stuff.
real hardcore with like fire whip and shit.
Yeah. Your swamp friend can give you fireball, but you're gonna have to talk to the witches of Izalith for the good stuff. Yes, let's go. It doesn't kill them.
No,
Oh,
it
no.
doesn't. That's a little bit of a bummer.
I do like the way it looks, though.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more reasonable with the claymore compared to the greatsword.
The greatsword is so funny.
It really is. Yeah, what'd you think of that, guys?
There we go. Oh. Yeah. Well,
That one killed him.
killed him.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened there. That's weird. This also just feels like an old-fashioned Dark Souls zone, where it's
Yeah.
like you're sort of learning. It's like it's not like the hardest thing in the world, but it takes some time to kind of figure out exactly what you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yeah. Dealt with the dogs.
The dogs are dead. Uh-oh. Cool. They're fast.
Yeah, wow. Gotcha.
Ooh, that was cool.
That was pretty good.
That was some like Samwise Gamgee shit right there.
This is the best game. Doing just like the fucking. It's like I'm not sure where you're getting Samwise Gamgee from that, but I'll buy it.
Well, it's like, you know, like the big scary guy coming in for the kill, and you get him with a dagger at the last second.
That's fair.
Derby's a little more imposing than Samwise Gamgee, in fairness, but
True.
it's got more of a presence.
Come on, dickweed, over here. Yeah.
Yes. Dead.
It's great because they're like, you know, kind of these like turtle shell explosions of crystal, like ice crystals coming out of their back.
I also appreciate that they're like casters, but they're also pretty tough. So they end up being like these like very, very difficult enemies.
Well, like,
which
everyone
like
here is doing this like, you know, this like ranged attack bullshit, which is like what makes it so fucking difficult. Is that like they've all got a solid range attack that really hits, and then they've got a decent amount of like, you know, strength to hit you up close.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like how we're all snowy now.
That is cool. I was wondering if that was just the camera. Yo, look at that. That's
Yeah.
really neat. That's something a lot of games do not think of. That is pretty cool. They gave up. They got bored.
Yeah, they went back. Yeah, that's annoying. 'Cause come back. Back over here, homie. Yeah, see? Over here. Stop doing that Zelda shit at me. Get over here.
It's doing the Zelda at full health at you. I guess the Link at full health for you. I don't know what Zelda would do at full health. Mystery. Yay.
Bird by bird.
Bird by bird. Flock by flock is last stream.
I hate when bitches get these like little side jumps and shit though.
Yeah, we don't have those.
No, that's bullshit.
It should be fair.
But they always tell me that Dark Souls is so firm but fair.
Except when it doesn't want to be.
Yeah. But Dark Souls says, "Fuck you. We're not fair at all."
Oh, did you think this was fair? Oh, small blue bird, just in case you want to...
Look at that. Increases ice resistance is the thing there.
Oh, is that? I thought it was I thought it was a pyromancy thing. I think you're right. I
It
think
might
you're
be-
right.
I don't
There, some of the other burrs do like... Yeah, that red burr, I think,
know.
does...
Oh, magic defense. That's it. The blue one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
there is no ice in this. There's just. I don't think at least. Shit, son of a bitch.
Ah!
Oh, there's an asshole up there.
Oh, man. Now that's a little rough.
This is dickweed. Why did you come down? Fucking
Definitely
coward.
gonna keep away from the side there.
Yeah.
Doesn't want that. Those awful diagonal alleys back
I
there.
know.
I hate those.
But at least it gives us a second to cut our
It's nice
bearings.
cover. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay, so we gotta
Oh,
get up
there's
there.
stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's stairs around him. Okay, so we're gonna get up there. We're gonna go right up in that spot. 'Cause I don't see. Doesn't look like it.
At least if we get up here, we can keep eliminating our friends.
Oh shit!
Oh, secret guy. Good knowledge of the genre to check that blind alley.
Yeah. There we go.
Yes. Crush.
Well, I was like, I could take this alley and I can hide from that one guy over there. Well, I'm like, wait for him to come out.
Unless. Now you're screwed.
There we go.
Now, is there anything back there? Was that a door, or was I
It
mistaken?
looks like a door.
Yep, it's a door. The ghost just went in there.
It's funny because I was like, it looks like a fog door, but it's not. It's just,
It's just the snow door.
yeah, it's a snow door.
Everything's a fog door in Ilium Lois.
Snow door.
Snow-
Oh, there's a
Oh,
bunch
there's
of
a lot of
assholes in
guys.
this room, Trevor.
Oh no, this is bad.
Yes.
And there's a door over there. Oh. Ooh.
Didn't do anything.
It was very intimidating. That's the
was.
main thing.
Son of a bitch.
Well, he's not moving. You can fireball him until he
No, I'm out of
comes to you, I
fireballs.
guess. Oh, you
know
are?
what I do
Okay.
have?
A bow?
They got all kinds of inventory.
Oh, yeah, you have inventory. That's right.
And you know what these guys are weak to? Dark.
Dark.
Oh, wrong thing. Looks cool though.
It's so cool.
Oh shit, this doesn't really count.
No range.
Oh, they're not that weak to it.
Oh no.
Oh shit, there's dogs too.
This is rough. This is not how I saw this going.
There we go.
Excellent.
That's how we see this going.
Yeah, let's go. That's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, what?
This is great. This rules. It's okay to be cautious, but just always remember that you're far stronger than all these people. That's the lesson of
That is the lesson.
Dark
Yeah.
Souls 2. It's the lesson of Ilium Alois.
This weird door.
Door on like a. It's like they took a piano top and made it into a
look
door.
over there. There's an asshole up there. That's the real There's an asshole up there.
Don't go over there.
Oh, there's assholes everywhere.
This is not good. This place is chock full of the worst scum. I hear a big noise.
I can't
Or
decide
maybe
if
not.
that's the direction I should go or if I should go further up this tower. And I think I should go further up this tower first.
That makes a good amount of sense, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
Because like it at least like you sort of end up kind of like covering your, I don't know, like it sort of like finishes up an arc essentially,
Yeah.
which I think is always good in areas like this.
So there's a bunch of these little dudes here. And this is just drops me back down to there. So that's okay. It's that. And then what's up? The very
Yeah,
top?
what's on the roof?
Well, there's that
Oh, there's a guy.
asshole.
Maybe he won't hear you.
No, he heard me.
He sure did.
Oh, what the shit? Oh,
Let's
damn,
go.
He's tough though. I mean,
Whoa, he's covered with crystals.
yeah, he's like all
Guy's
crystal. He didn't like
very
he barely
scary.
had body left.
Are those treasure chests? Gorgeous view ahead.
Good. No, those are just like a dream open area. Is there anything here? This lets me hop down there.
Odd.
Is that it? That's seriously all that's up here is.
That
View.
feels pretty rough.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
That's not so nice.
Oh shit! I'm gonna roll all the way up that. Monastery charm. Overwhelming butthole.
It's the simple things in life.
It is. Ah, the dark clutch ring.
That's for when you need to really like win a battle on the last hit.
If you're doing dark damage, that's a good thing. Because that will enhance your dark damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the clutch
interesting.
rings all. They give you a boost to your damage.
Oh, that makes sense.
clutch rings get in boost, and then the tier stones, I think.
The tier stones, yeah, the tier stones give a boost to defense, I think.
Yeah.
So we just saw them for sale with our friend.
It's true. Go over here. Where are you, guy? What was that? Asshole.
Yeah, that's rough.
God damn. Motherfucker. Like.
Well, I mean, like, they just keep coming up with. Oh well, okay. I almost said they keep coming up with stronger ones, and then there was that guy. So I guess that's not always the case.
We love hidden path ahead.
Yes, we do.
Tongue required ahead, and then happiness.
Ah, it's an oral sex joke.
It is. Huh. What is this a hidden path to, though? That's the question. Is this a
That's
hidden
a very
path we
good
wanna
question.
take? Duo and then treasure ahead.
Duo does not sound good.
No, I don't like the idea of duo, so I'm not going to take the hidden path just yet. Especially because no one said
Duo
like
sounds kinda
bonfire
rough.
ahead. And really, at this point, what we want is bonfire ahead. You know?
Yeah, not.
Key ahead.
yeah, exactly. I don't need a question mark there for sure.
Oh, there's bonfire.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Shunk, shunk. Bonfire. That's
but
what
what
we
was the
wanna see.
duo?
Well, we'll have to go find out.
Yeah, I know. I just confused me.
Yeah. Try boulder, by the way. Pure luck required ahead. Okay. Fatty.
Pure luck required. That's always good.
Let's find out what that means.
Yeah, very
Got us with
excited.
These assholes.
Whoa. I mean, the good news is we have the bonfire right there, so I feel much better about finding out what pure luck means with that in our back pocket.
Try stabbing in the back. I mean, like, yeah, but
Easier said than done.
hit a bunch with fire is more my answer to things.
Yeah, just slash like 6 or 7 times with the fire blade.
It is
Try
funny.
not
I was
to
like,
let them
oh,
hit you.
we're lighter and we can move faster, and then it's like, yeah, but we're still using like. It ultimately.
It's the end game. It's gonna end up looking kind of the same.
Yeah. It's all gonna be, you know, every enemy is like, you know, a one-time deal where you're having to burn all your stamina on it. Lloyd's talisman. That's so great.
Oh, okay.
Everyone loves Lloyd's talisman.
Ilium Lloyd's talisman.
Okay, that wasn't exactly what the backstab I was hoping for, but I'll take it.
Yes, yes,
There we go.
yes. We love it when a backstab comes together.
We do. I wish you could get backstabs like you could get the double backstabs. They're often pointless. Yeah, they're right.
Oh, like when they're down, you just hit them
yeah,
again.
I feel like I
That's-
should
yeah,
end them.
yeah. That is true. I suppose it's like more like, oh yeah, well you can't just like keep doing it. Like you have to try do it again. I don't know. I mean, come on.
Oh, what the shit? There's like the turbo version.
Man, in short, try stabbing it back.
There we go.
Oh. In short, well done.
Fuck you,
Wow.
buddy.
That guy's serious
Rampart
as hell.
Golem leggings. Dude, that guy was serious.
Is he a rampart golem?
He must be. Door does not open from this side.
Oh,
Yeah.
weak.
Well, that's okay, because there's this Radiant Life Gem. Okay. Well, there's nothing there. Can't do shit with that door.
Can't open that door. Rough.
Yeah, that door from the side. Trevor, that
Are
door
we at
doesn't
a-
open from this side.
What? So how do we get to the other side? I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, well, there's
Ooh, what's
there's
this?
some weird pathways. There's some
Okay, that's
shortcuts.
cool.
And, oh, this is ring ahead. If I left, ring. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, there is a ring ahead.
Ring of the Embedded. This lets you be a CNN reporter in Afghanistan. Gain surprises, but take increased damage.
Gain
Gain
surprises.
surprises. A ring of the Embedded. Ring crafted from the chains of the Embedded. Receive various benefits, but at the cost of increased damage taken. The chains of the Embedded have the power to transform people into slaves of pleasure, setting them on a path of ruin. This ring augments that peculiar quality. Well,
That's-
I gotta.
I mean, yeah, you
don't-
need
I don't care
surprises.
that it's going to completely fuck me up. Like, I gotta.
Surprises.
We're gonna gain surprises. We are on a path of pure pleasure.
Yeah, of course.
So
Hurrah for treasure.
this is the
Now-
weird.
Do we know that area down there?
Yeah, that's where that was where all the guys
Oh,
were,
you're right.
that-
That's
that
where
whole-
they all were. Yep.
Yeah.
You're totally right. So now we just have to run around on top of the snowbank.
So this is where we've been coming through, and there's an item right there. Dark Dance. It's pyromancy.
That's cool.
Let's read that. Dark Dance. Hexa converts souls into a large mass of dark. This momentous mass of dark dances to signal the joy of its own release, or perhaps merely to taunt foes as it veers towards them. Hexes are expression of human depravity, of which this dance is a perfect example.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so dark. I love it.
Okay. All right.
What do we do now, Dia?
Well, let's see. We're coming up on we're coming up on a full 2 hours, so I think
We are coming up on a full 2 hours.
you
That's
know,
true.
This might be a good time to call it here. We've got this weird bonfire. We've got this weird pathway.
3 deaths. That's too funny that it was only 3 deaths.
It's so
3
funny.
deaths.
But
I don't get that. That's it's,
401.
You know what? That's amazing.
That's
We did it.
amazing.
We did it.
Yeah. So we have we made this weird pathway that gets us here that ultimately there's not.
I feel like we need to walk on top of the snowbanks. I think this is like a snowbank platformer.
Well, I think we did that
I don't
for
know.
here. I think this is just gets us to that rampart, and we ultimately have to open that rampart from a different pathway, right?
Oh, weird. Okay.
We gotta
Yeah,
go
you
back,
might be
We
right.
gotta go back to the beginning, and now we've got more walkways to go from there.
So you think it's like we have one path. We have to open the second from the front.
Yeah, we've got multiple
they're gonna-
pathways here that we have to
Interesting.
then continue to unravel.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see that being true. That would make a lot of sense.
I think that's where we're ultimately headed towards, as we move or we navigate our way through Dark Souls, and to our ultimate conclusion, having defeated the Ivory Crown guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's very exciting. I am. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about getting there, but I'm also excited. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, no, it's a fun time, and we'll do more of it next time. Trevor, where can the good people find you?
The good people can find me at No Cartridge, some new stuff up there. Video games and anime and stuff. All the good stuff is up right now. We get the new an episode on Danganronpa, this is chapter 2, and then an episode coming up on You're Under Arrest, which is it was a fun one. And yeah, my book is called Story Mode. You can go check that out too.
Yeah, and the links are always in the description, so go click on those things and expand it, look on them, click on the links, and go to the links and subscribe to Patreons and buy books and do those things that keep us being able to continue to do what we do. I'm in the links down there too. I'm on Twitter. I'm on co-host. You can find my shit posts there. You've already found me on YouTube, so congrats. You found me in most places.
You found the good stuff. Yeah.
And we'll see you next week when we do more of Elaeum Lois. Find out what's going on at the Frigid Waste with multiple pathways, it would seem, because goddamn.
Yeah, well, they weren't going to make it easy on us.
No, this is the last DLC. They got to go big.
Yeah.
This is
Or else the gamers will complain.
The final impression that Dark Souls 2 will leave us with as we transition into Dark Souls 3, I guess.
God, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it really will. Okay. Until next time, everyone, remember, you have friends in Majula. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
What a fun time.
Oh, that was fun. That was a really fun one. I do really like that. I think the sort of like, I think we hit all 3 phases of what we normally do in these, like the respecking, the wandering, and the slow progression that leads us to a new bonfire. Really satisfying.
Yeah, no, I think we did it.
Thank you.